We've cut across to these live images right now that, remember, are coming. This is during the G7 summit. The Prime Minister, remember, has a day that is packed with a lot of action where he's meeting a lot of other world leaders. But yes, there is that one meeting that everyone now is talking about as he arrives for the G7 summit. There you see Suresh Prabhu also on our screens, actually just speaking to him right now. He's going to be speaking on climate change shortly. And also, he, remember, is going to be meeting with Donald Trump today. On the sidelines of the G7, Abhishek, as you also join us for more perspective on that story. And the first meeting, Abhishek, between the two world leaders post the abrogation of Article 370.
Well, yes, post the abrogation of Article 370, Deepti, has also post the offer of mediation that was made by President Donald Trump. Of course, subsequently, it has been couched in many other words, and from mediation, it has become facilitation. And then ultimately, about 3 days back, in a backgrounder briefing, the U.S. State Department official told reporters in Washington that the president would only be interested in knowing what Prime Minister Modi wants to do in Kashmir. So obviously, if you look at the sked of Prime Minister Modi in Biarritz at the G7, he met the Prime Minister of UK, Boris Johnson, for about 15 minutes. He is set to meet Angela Merkel for 15 minutes. But the meeting with President Donald Trump is slated for about 45 minutes. So obviously, substantive talks are to take place. President Trump has been a little provocative over the last couple of months, more under compulsion of American interests in terms of leaving Afghanistan and the reason why they need Pakistan on their side, and hence indulging with Pakistan rather than anything else. There are other issues also like trade, which are bothering the U.S.-India relationship, and that's why perhaps 45 minutes given for this very important dialogue that is to take place. It is expected that Prime Minister Modi would put across firmly India's view on Kashmir and the reason why the decision was taken, and the fact that it remains an internal matter. If at all any bilateral dialogue can take place post-Pakistan firmly clamping down on terror. We have seen how recently it was blacklisted by the Asia-Pacific group. So obviously all these things would be told to President Donald Trump, and hope that President Trump becomes a little more reasonable.
All right. As always, Republic is going to keep its eyes focused on that big summit. For the moment, appreciate Abhishek. Thank you.